Well, obviously we're very excited to be here tonight to have a little bit of Friday Night Lights down at our stadium with our team and our great fans. We're super excited to see everybody. I know the team's had a great day, in anticipation of this. So, for us, it's another great opportunity to get into our stadium, feel the energy of the fans. Another great opportunity for us to compete. I think, like I mentioned the other day, we're at a point now where I think we've installed a lot as far as the game is concerned. So a lot of different situational football, first down, second down, third down, 2-minute, regular down and distance, run and play actions, drop backs, all that stuff is in. So let's try to get as many reps as we can as a normal game. It'll be controlled though, it'll be something that we're going to try to set up different situations and put as much pressure on everybody as we can and just keep pushing towards getting ready to play a real game next week. So we're excited. We're excited to be here tonight.
You didn't get an opportunity to do this last year. I think maybe because the construction was still
Yeah.
going on or whatever the deal was. Does the energy ramp up? Is this almost like a joint practice type atmosphere sometimes?
Yeah.
Because the fans are here, obviously it's a little bit
Sure.
competitive.
I would say the energy definitely ramps up, especially with our fans being in the building and just being in our home stadium. Anytime you walk into this stadium, you can feel the excitement, the energy, and that's what everyone's looking forward to. Well, I think it means a lot to a lot of the guys. It takes everybody a long time to get to this position. I think Nick's unbelievable. He loves this game. He's passionate about it. And, when you go through something like that, it's definitely a reminder of, how difficult this is. And he appreciates that every day. So, he's just got to keep working to get better and grind it out. But it's certainly good to see him out on the football field. I know last year it's long, but he approached it the right way and had his head down, just grinded it out, trying to learn as much as possible. Sure. Those situations with guys that, are coming back or working through things, we have a protocol in place that we go through, and there's certainly still protocol to be had with the whole situation. You never just kind of throw someone right out there. You got to think about everybody that's been on the practice field, how much more, involved they've been with different drills or different situations and guys' movements and things like that. So it's just good to have them get out and do some drills and things like that and be able to see them. And we're certainly going to do everything we can to, have them out there as much as we can, but also be smart about the entire situation because we know it is a long year. Yep. Well, it's not necessarily a situation where we won't use them. It just depends on what the drills are, it's not all of it's going to be just team periods. There'll be some individual periods. There'll be some group stuff where we're working just, with ourselves. So we'll be able to get some of those drills in. We might have a guy that might take some of the individual specific fundamental work against another team. And you might ease them into some of the teamwork or not. Just depends on all the individual cases.
What's it mean to have Darius back with this group back on the field?
Sure. It means everything. Anytime we get anybody that's on our team that isn't out there practicing and they come back and they're excited to be out there and we're excited to have them. So we're just, always focusing on the guys that are on the field and trying to make sure that they're improving. And, it's a great team game and it's all about having everybody out there working together.
But he is such an important part of this defense, clearly. That's pretty certain, right?
I think everybody's important, right? It all has to work together. So that's why football is football. Good question. Yeah, when we go back and evaluate it, I think there's certain things that we'll hopefully set up that we're going to look for, and certainly from a standpoint of execution and communication, that'll be a big part of it for us, and making sure that we're executing at a high level with those things. I think some of the situations could stress them out, stress the team out a little bit, and that's what we're trying to do because the more we can simulate that in practice, then hopefully the better we respond in the game. Yeah, it's actually kind of worked out great. It's been good for us, and I certainly enjoy doing this on a Friday as opposed to any other night, and I think everyone's got an opportunity to come out, so it should be a good weekend event, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, Ty Law is awesome. I know Ty really well. He's, he lived in the New England area, was around all the time. I was with him, obviously, early on in my career. Extreme competitor. He's an unbelievably tough guy. Someone to me that just was, one of those guys I was around that really just dominated his position, dominated a game, and some of those plays he made and some of the biggest moments just shows you how clutch, how key, and what a critical player he was in those big games. And he's just an even better person. Like I said, I've kept up a really strong relationship with him since, and he's always asking how my family is and asking how things are going, and just really involved with each other's lives. So super excited for him, so happy for him, and just great example for everybody. I'm sorry? I unfortunately will not be able to get to go. We're gonna stay here and concentrate on getting ready for next week. But I'm certainly thinking about him all day. Yeah. It's a good question. I think it actually is a good point of another reason for us to come down here tonight. There's so much to get used to with different field surfaces and different footwear that we can use in it. So I told the guys, look, we're going to bring all the footwear we have, find something that's comfortable. I wanted to try to get that done before we got to next Thursday. And, every field is different, no matter, it's like, okay, this is the same turf as another stadium, but it's not. It's all about the fill and how much, it goes, how it's installed. So there's so many little details to the surface that we're just trying to get familiar with it.
Two more for Coach.
It was just I think it was just in progress.
Last question.
For the rookies, just a lot of guys have never even been in it. Some guys have never been in an NFL stadium.
Yeah.
How important is it to get them acclimated to where things are, all that stuff?
Yeah, 100%, especially at home. Even just our locker room. We have a game day routine we try to go through from a standpoint of getting ready, getting warmed up. It's going to be different here than it is at our facilities, whether it's the hot tubs, the cold tubs, the training room, the our area where we kind of stretch guys out and get warmed up. It's really important for them to get down here and get a visual of the stadium itself, where the clocks are, where's the play clock. That's important. These are things that we usually do when we go to opponent stadiums. We go out early and we check out the lights, and certainly being indoors, but all indoor stadiums have different light structures, how they affect the ball when it's in the air. Some of them, the lights just themselves, the glare that comes off them from that standpoint. So it's just another opportunity for us to get comfortable in our home stadium, and especially like you said, for the guys that are new, that haven't had an opportunity to play here before. This is exciting. This is new. This is great. They're going to sure be wide-eyed for a little while, and then we're going to have to dial them back in and make sure they're paying attention to what's going on the field. Okay?
Thank you, guys.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks. Yep. Guys, have fun.